Hello everybody, Vergosity here. Thanks for stopping by another episode of Futurecraft number 18 today, guys. Thank you for stopping by. We are over in a little dark oak forest area, and we are collecting dark oak for a project that we're gonna get going on, because guys, we have still not gotten involved in any of the big community projects on the server. The witch farm, the squid farm, any of the big community projects, the mushroom perimeter, we haven't done anything. So it is time that we stop working on our little base and start building some big projects, because we got that little concrete maker last time installed for the town to use, and actually Zefyro added a very, very nice little addition to it to make it stop from jamming up on it. We're going to take a look at that a little bit later. That's one of the nice things about being on here, is somebody else can come along and be like, oh, hey, if you do it like this, it'll work better. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. Thank you, sir. So it's nice having these guys around as a reference point. Otherwise, it's just pretty much trial and error for me if there's nobody else to look at it. So we're just out here collecting tons and tons of dark oak right now. That is what we've been doing for the last 20 minutes or so. And let's see here now. We've managed to get quite a bit. We got that one, and we got that one. So this is all full. And this one's on its way to being full. And Zefyro also collected some dark oak logs, and we are about to go head out to find the squid farm, and we're gonna start working on that. We're gonna start doing a little bit of work on the squid farm, because black ink is going to be a thing that I need a lot of, and I'm tired of having to kill the squid manually. Let's get a nice big farm going that'll help us do that. So we're gonna head into the nether, and we're going to go find the squid farm. I'm not exactly 100% sure where it is, but I'm pretty sure we can come across it. I mean, we got our nice nether portal over here. Ooh, put this together. Look at this. Look at this. I love it. I think it's so neat. Just a very neat style. Very natural and rustic. Got the water flowing down over here. Yeah, the sandstone and the quartz mixed together. Here is our town map. Looking beautiful. Let's see, where's my house? Right up there's my house. But it's not what we're doing right now. We're heading here to go find ourselves the squid farm. So right on the other side of this nether portal, we've got some pages here that have the different farms and things going on here. So this is what we're after right now. The squid farm is at minus 150 and minus 30. And I think it's like right over. I think it might be this one actually. Yes, because look at that. There's some squid on there. Oob did these. They put all these, made these banners for all of our portals here, so we know which portal is going to which place. Let's go check out the squid perimeter. And here we are. Here we are out at the future site of the squid farm. I believe it's a river that kind of runs along down here that they have managed to drain, and then we make the squid farm in that river perimeter around there. I think that's how it works. Not exactly sure, but this should be a fun, interesting project here. So let's get going, guys. Okay, so what we've done down here so far is we have taken some dirt and we've made a layer here all the way around this huge river bed area that we have. And what's going to happen now is we're just putting tons and tons of fence gates in. This entire thing is going to end up being full of fence gates like this. I don't know exactly what the purpose of this is yet, but it's going to do something with holding the water in and allowing the squid to still spawn. And then I think what happens is, well, I don't even know what happens after that. So we're just in the middle of placing down, gotta be thousands and thousands of fence gates, because we got to do that pattern to this whole thing. So yeah, that's going to be quite a few fence gates. That's why we're cutting down all those oak logs before. So Zefyro and I ripped through about 4 shulker boxes, 3.5 shulker boxes worth of dark oak logs to make all of these fence gates. And this is the part of the project we're on right now, is just putting all these fence gates in, kind of staggered all the way up to the top. And I see one is missing right there. All the way up to the top, just like this. And we managed to get, you know, a decent chunk of it done, especially if you kind of look at it like this when you're going in through here. Yeah, look at that. All those are placed. But then, if you take a look at what we have to do, we got to do this whole circle all the way around. So we're maybe a quarter of the way done. So at this point, I'm going to go out and start collecting some more dark oak logs, and we're just going to keep placing these in for a little while until I get bored enough and want to go do something else. Alright, so basically right now, we actually got a few people working on this here now, but I'm just kind of staking out where the fences gates are going to have to go. So every place there's a dirt block, they're going to have to go up on top of that. So all of these dirt blocks, you're going to need to have 16 fence gates on top of them. That's a lot of fence gates, man. That's a lot of stuff, but we're going to get it done. This will definitely be one of my biggest farms to date, and basically, I'm like, this is probably the most tedious thing I've ever done in this game. There's Zefyro, and Ewa is around here somewhere, and he's going to be helping out. He says he made a lot. Seth and I had the same idea. Made a bunch, still not going to be enough. But yeah, so everywhere there's a dirt block, they get stacked up. So yeah, then after I get all the dirt in, then I'm going in and filling in all of the gates on here, because it's a lot easier when you fall down, because they're a little bit too high, so you can't jump directly on them. So you kind of have to sneak your way into them, so it's just easier if we just kind of fall right onto the next one that we're going to put up. He says, do we have to open these later? Yep, we have to do a lot of stuff later. We're going to have to put all this ice in, and yeah, it's going to be opening these is going to be insane. Okay, so then once I got them in here, we're going to start working the other way. So basically, we kind of hop up on here, and I've been doing it a couple different ways. One way is just kind of just right up like this, just one at a time, boom, 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 all the way up. And then when we get to that point, we just fall back down and start another row, making sure we have some food in our bellies, because we don't want to die from that fall. The other way we can do it is kind of going like this. We can go up a couple here, and then up a few here, and then up a few on that one. That kind of works okay. For the most part, that works okay. Yeah, there we go. See? Just, I don't know if it's quite as quick because I'm not able to go quite as rapid fire as boom, boom, boom. It does seem like you're getting more done, though, because you're doing few rows at once, as opposed to just one row at a time, but it doesn't matter. You're going to have to fill in the same amount either way anyways, and then what happens is sometimes I forget to put them in, and then I'm too high and can't reach them and have to break a block. So, let's see here. A couple more to right there. No, I think we got to go one more still. I think I actually like doing it better the other way. I feel like I'm accomplishing more, but no, I think that's that row there. Okay, then drop back down and just start filling them in and keep going and going. Yep, this is going to be my life for a little while here. Well, this and collecting dark oak logs. Because, yeah, those brought back another couple shulker boxes, and those are going to be gone in just a minute or two, I think. Alright, after this round of fence gates and dark oak logs, it looks like we're maybe a little more than halfway. Except we do have this little tail up here, Which I was like, Zefyro, we should just cut off that tail. And he said no, despite saying this is already twice as big as most ink farms and we're only halfway done. So he actually collected a bunch of ice here, and I kind of want to see what's going on with the ice and how he's got it patterned in here and how this is going to work. Oh, okay, yeah, because we're gonna end up breaking this, and that'll be a row of source blocks, and then we'll break that, and that'll be a row of source blocks, and they'll all get filled in, so everything will be a source block there. I told him we should just put a piece of kelp on the bottom, and then we could put one piece of ice on the top, and then it would just work its way up there. But he said that he was lazy, and I'm like, well, this looks like this is more work than that. But whatever, we'll just have to collect a little more ice. I think we'd have to end up taking all the kelp out anyways after that, and that might be a pain too. So he's got some bunch of ice over here. Yeah, we should probably work on collecting that, but guys, we're completely out of dark oak logs and the trapdoors again, and I'm bored or tired of being over here, so it happens. So we're going to get out of here for a little bit. We need to go, let's see, let's head back through the nether, because I do want to show, I asked Ewa, or Ewa said it would be more than welcome to show off his trading hall. So we want to show off his trading hall that's down in his basement. We just got to come flying back into our little town area through the nether portal. Yeah, because it's super handy now, because every trade we want to have, every book is ready to go right in here. So let's go. It's right down in his house here. And here's his, okay, nothing much going on in here yet. But we'll drop right down through here, I believe. Yep, thank you. And here we go. Look at this, guys. It's literally as far as you can see. Far as you can see. So he's got a bunch of farmers, but then here's all the librarians with all of the book trades that we'll ever need. Fantastic. I think that was something that was definitely missing a little bit. Definitely a little bit lacking on those. And he's got this system here so that if we ever want to get cheap trades for ourselves, we can actually cure them ourselves. Because he's got the zombie in here, and you just flip this lever, and they drop down, and they get hit by the zombie a couple times, and then we can come in and hit him with the splash potion of weakness and feed him in the apple and cure him ourselves. But I'm not really worried about that right now. I mean, we have plenty of emeralds and the opportunity to make tons and tons of emeralds, so the books being a little bit more expensive isn't really a big deal for us at all. But yeah, this is pretty nice, pretty handy. I've already taken advantage of it, and we grabbed ourselves some, let's see, what do? We put a little looting on my diamond sword and a little punch on the bow, and then we put respiration on Levon helm so we could go swimming a little bit better and not have to worry about, oh, look at that, he's got apples and a whole bunch of potions ready to go right there. Yeah, we don't have to worry as much about drowning when we're out swimming in the water. So yeah, very nice, buddy. I like it. Oh my gosh, I'm like, what is this over here? What is this? Oh, this is his breeder. This is his village breeder. Awesome. You get the farmer in there doing the carrots. That's pretty cool looking. I actually hadn't even noticed that. It's totally hidden right in the ground right there. That's pretty neat. That's a pretty neat idea. Certainly looks like he's got a lot of people in the breeder. Looks like he's got a ton of people in there. I don't know it's supposed to be full like that. There's gotta be 1,000 people in there. Oh, there's one little face sticking out. But look at all the rest of them just smashed in there. Oh, hi guys. So let's see what Zefyro did over here to make this thing not get jammed anymore in our concrete breaker. He just put a comparator and a repeater. So let's see, I'm guessing when it gets jammed up and this block is actually stuck there, yeah, the signal will flow through the comparator and into the repeater and cause it to tick and cause it to go again. Yep, but it won't happen all the time because the block's not there long enough for the comparator to pick up a signal through it. I'm guessing anyways, that looks like what it'll be. Yep, very nice. Thanks, dude, that's pretty cool little fix there. I would not have thought of that, but that makes perfect sense. So thank you, Mr. Zefyro. All right, we're going to do a little bit of an upgrade to our base right here real quick. We got the kelperator over here, and the kelp flows into this furnace over here and makes the dried kelp. but we're using the dried kelp blocks to cook the kelp, which is kind of counterproductive. I really haven't had that much of a net positive so far. I mean, we got this down here, but even this is not even 2 stacks worth. So what I want to do is I want to get another fuel source into this furnace so we can use the dried kelp blocks where they're meant to be going into the furnace array. So we found out today by watching a video that you can actually use carpets to fuel a furnace. So we're going to put this carpet duper and new fuel source directly behind the furnace. Makes the most sense to put it right here. And here is the fuel line input for the furnace. And basically this is where the duper will be. These blocks will shift back and forth. And it's really easy to make. We just put a coral fan right there with the carpet on top. And then we take our sticky piston, and actually we need a little helper block here. So we'd have to come, let's make sure I'm doing this right. Back 1, 2, 3, I think. And then that would go there with a block underneath it and an observer kind of facing like that. Yep, that should be it, I think. And then I think if we just trigger it, let's see. Boom, there you go. And it just starts ripping off carpets. Okay. So that's all good. Now we got to make it so that it only triggers when we want it to. So we want, when this hopper here is empty, we want it to turn on. So how we're going to do that is we're going to take, did we put back all that stone? Well, we can use some iron. That's fine. We're going to take and invert this signal with a redstone torch, I believe. And let's see. So we have this block of redstone here. So that's off. We want it to turn on. So we want it to be like this, I believe. So that when that side is empty, it turns on, right? Yeah, so when that side is empty, it'll push this block away, which will turn the machine on, I believe. Let's see. Okay, it pushed the block away. It did not turn the machine on. That's because I have this on there. Okay, so now we just need a piston on the other side to push it back when we need to turn the machine off. So I think that's pretty simply accomplished like this. And then we just run this signal right up to that thing there, right up like this. Oh, we need one more piece of redstone. Oh, I can just make it out of this block here. There we go. There we go. Okay. I think that should do it. Now, when this one is full, or relatively full at least, the signal strength will be long enough to get back to there, and it'll turn itself off. Once this thing gets actually filled up, though, let's see. I think I actually put a bunch of extra green carpet out here that had fallen out. Yeah, so I think if we throw it in here, let's actually just kind of fill it up. 45, 65, there we go. And, oh, look at this. We can take the kelp blocks out of the furnace, and we can replace it with the carpet. There we go. So now when this thing gets full, because when this thing gets filled up enough, because we've gone through enough carpet, I don't know exactly how full it has to get, but the signal strength has to run just 2 more ticks. Just 1, 2 more. I imagine by the time we get that first stack full. Come on. We don't want anyone here forever. Okay, there's 1 more. And now just 1 more up to there. And it should trigger this piston, which will push the block back over and will stop it because we don't need it running anymore because this is full. So that's better. I think it's better than running like every time we need it to run. Now it's just kind of running, you know, for a little while, and then it'll fill up for a while instead of like each time it triggers, each time I go through a carpet, it kind of like bops 1 out. So let's get some, actually there's not a ton of loss in there, but we want to put some glass around here. So I think we can actually just go like that and glass that in there. And if we do the other side, I think that that's it, guys. I think we're done. Boom. And maybe 1 right there. Okay, beautiful. That was actually pretty easy. Nice. Now we've got a better fuel source. Now we can actually take all of these dried kelp here and actually make what we're supposed to be making with them. Let's empty our inventory here really quick and throw some of this redstone stuff back. Lickety split. just like that. All right, and then we can start making some of the dried kelp blocks and actually putting these where they're supposed to be going into our furnace array. Beautiful. One more little shot here, and there we go. Boom. Okay. So there's like 2 and a little more than a stack. And these are supposed to be going and filling up this side of the furnace array over here. I just haven't even done anything to this side yet. So there we go. There's our first one. And there's another one. And it appears there's some stuff in here we don't need. Oh, yep, that's right. There's a whole bunch of stone and things in here. So that's actually going to run for a little while to start out. So as I was editing my video there, I saw something I screwed up. This cannot be a glass block here, or on the other side, because the slime blocks would stick to it and pull it with it. So we need to put either some leaves or some glazed terracotta, or just something in there that won't stick. I don't know if I have any glazed terracotta around right now. Let's see here. No, my terracotta box is right over here, so maybe I have 4. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And that'll work fine. And actually, yeah, let's put one on the top too. Just to be safe, just to make sure we're closing it all in. We don't really want to have any loss, even though I don't think we're going to have an issue with having enough carpet coming out of this thing. I think we'll be fine with the amount of carpet. But there we go. 1, 2, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, and then we'll put one up on the top. Just like that. Actually, I probably should put it all the way around, huh? Well, that'll be fine. If we have a little bit of carpet loss in here, I think that's going to be okay. We're going to have plenty of carpet to go around. Yeah, that's fantastic. Oh, this is awesome. Nice thing, too, is these don't burn for quite as long because there's not always a piece of kelp in there. So I felt like a lot of time I was actually wasting stuff because once the block starts burning, it burns just all the way through. So I feel like I was wasting some of the dried kelp blocks because nothing would have actually been in there when the furnace was still burning fuel. See, like right here, we're about to go to no kelp. Oh, wait, hang on. Right here, we're about to go to no kelp. See, so then the dried kelp block would still be burning, even though it's only for a little bit. Over time, I think that was wasting a bunch, so much better off like this. And just like that, it's all cleaned up, and nobody would ever even know that anything happened back there. But we know, guys, we know we made a little carpet duper to make us some awesome fuel for our furnace. Also, tons of work today on that squid farm, the future ink farm. Lots more to go, so we'll be working on that over the next couple episodes. If you guys are interested in seeing that or anything else that's on the channel, hit subscribe and click that bell. You'll always know as soon as a new episode comes out. You guys have a great day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.